Having an endless love for nature, plunging waterfalls, and authentic trekking routes, you are invited to these stunning destinations in northern Vietnam. Ba Be National Park and Ban Gioc Waterfall. These two destinations are located 220 and 330 kilometers from Hanoi respectively. Therefore, I will go on a 4-day trip to explore more places in the region and trek to local villages. While the waterfalls are majestic in the rainy season, I prefer the dry season, which lasts from November to April, because it is pleasant for trekking and boat cruising. Starting from Hanoi, we drive to Ba Be National Park and stayed there for 2 nights. On day 3, we drive 6 hours to the border with China to see Ban Gioc Waterfall and Nguyen Ngao Cave. On the last day, we travel back to Hanoi in 6 hours via the expressway in Lạng Sơn province. Arriving at the Ba Be National Park, we stay at Park Ngoi village.
Hi guys, it's Vinny. So this is my first day in Ba Be National Park. This morning we drive for 5.5 hours to travel from Hanoi to Ba Be in Bắc Cạn province. And after lunch we start checking in Ba Be National Park, and our first stop is the Quang village. After Quang village we will reach to the Silver Waterfall. In front of us is the idyllic mountain ranges. So let's follow me and we discover this area. After checking for 20-25 minutes, we pass by a rice field and reach to Quang village. This village is a place where living the Thai and Dao ethnic people. Nestling between the high mountains, this is a pristine area and it's really nice for a trek to learn about the local culture and observe the traditional houses, which are mainly made of natural wood. And the roof are made of leaf or the yin and yang tile.
The trekking path led us to the Silver Waterfall. We need to walk up some stairs and rocks to the waterfall.
There are a lot of homestays and restaurants for us to stay overnight and have lunches as well as dinners. Trying to make the real bamboo sticky rice that we love people really get. It's boiling. Come take a look. The bamboo is boiling. The water.
This is the stunning view from our homestay's restaurant. After breakfast, we will have a full day to explore Ba Be Lake. Getting on the boat, we sail over the largest freshwater lake in Vietnam and its tributary, Nang River. We will pull over our boat for trekking, visiting Duong Cave and Dau Dang Waterfall.
you're wondering whether you should include Ba Be National Park in the journey in Vietnam or not, I can name 3 reasons that you should include this. First of all, this national park includes Ba Be Lake. Ba Be Lake, which is around 7,000 hectares, is the largest freshwater lake in Vietnam. And secondly, this is not a touristic area. It means that only you and the nature, you can fully immerse in nature. And the third reason, this is the one that I prefer, that there are hamlets dotted along the Ba Be Lake that you can make some stop and go checking through and learn more about the local lifestyle.
Starting at Cam Village, we will trek for around 3 hours to enjoy the majestic mountain scenes, visit local people and the nature.
The scenery is breathtaking, but the road takes away my breath.
I'm not a hard checker. The checking distance is moderate, roughly 5 kilometers. You can either check 13 kilometers from this village to the cave or use a boat for the whole route.
Hello, xin chào.
Afterward, we visit Duong Cave. It is a huge cave over the Nang River, 300 meters long and 30 meters high. Besides seeing the stalactites and stalagmites, we also found bats living on the ceiling. The Nang River runs through this Lũng Nham mountain, and Duong Cave was formed when it reached Hua Mat village. The river flow was blocked by huge rocks, creating the plunging Cao Bang Waterfall. We will cruise 3 kilometers from this cave for lunch and then walk to the waterfall for sightseeing.
Behind me is the Cao Bang Waterfall, so stunning, right?
The weather was chilling, so we returned to the homestay. You can actually stop the boat and swim on the Ba Be Lake. On day 3 of this journey, we drive to a district of Cao Bang province, close to the frontier with China. We will visit the majestic Ban Gioc Waterfall, a highlight of this trip.
This waterfall is 300 meters wide and it is the widest waterfall in Vietnam. Ban Gioc Waterfall is also the 4th largest border crossing waterfall in the world. Gioc Waterfall includes 3 cascades. You can walk up the stairs to see the view from above, and we can take a river rafting.
I was disappointed by the construction there, and there was not much water by the time we came. We planned to leave earlier today, however, there will always be unexpected things that happen. If you are going to see this place, prepare well to arrive at this spot by 2 p.m. It's worth making the trip here because besides Ban Gioc Waterfall, there are other fascinating things to do. Now let's explore Ngam Ngao Cave, which means tiger cave in the local language. This is a stunning, huge cave to admire nature. There are 2 ticket options, regular and exploring. The exploring route, which requires around 2 km railway, is impressive. It's not for people with walking difficulties. Otherwise, this route unfolds a stunning fantasy world.
So after seeing the Ban Gioc Waterfall and Ngam Ngao Cave in Trung Khanh District, Cao Bang Province, we spent a night in Quang village. This ancient stone village is 400 years old. While this is an amicable and tranquil destination.
Before leaving the homestay, I strolled around this village for a while. It was a pleasant walk. There are only 14 households in Gioc Stone Village.
Among 14 stone houses, we choose to stay at this homestay, the Quang homestay. People still stay here, and we have our rooms on the 2nd floor. Behind me is the family's altar and some family photos.
Our host family is preparing for a ceremony praising a good year ahead. But we have to leave for today's touring program, see a local market and a foraging village, then head back to Hanoi.
Whenever you travel to a mountainous province in Vietnam, I highly recommend making a stop at a local market. Not all the markets are open daily. This market I'm visiting today is the Trung Khanh market. It is not the official open day of this market, but it's still very bright, vibrant.
Our last visit is to the Cao Bang village to learn about a traditional blacksmith in Vietnam.
After walking for around 15 minutes from the main road, I came in Cao Bang village. Phuc Sen commune. This is the largest plunging village in northern Vietnam. There are 400 households in this village, of which half of them are still doing this job. And the product of this village is well known for the sharpness and durability. Despite the appearance, the design is not beautiful, but it is famous for the good quality. So this handicraft is passed by to the descendants. There are families in the village that 10 generations make this job.
It was a wonderful trip to enjoy nature, learn about the indigenous culture, and taste tasty local dishes. For now, bye and see you on my next trip.